Hello, everybody. Click the wrong button for the microphone. Great to see you. Good morning. I'm not sure how many people will join me today. Happy holidays. They are very close. If you're celebrating Christmas, I think it's 3 days away for me because we start on Christmas Eve. But 4 days otherwise, if you're celebrating other things or just Happy New Year, whatever it is. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. I wanted to do my top games of all time, but I have to get them all stacked up. And I've got 20, not of all time, sorry, of 2023. And I have 23 games on my top 23. So I need to get those all together. So I may have to push that to another time and figure that out. And I was just sitting last night and I started building Marvel Champions decks, as I'm sure many of you do, watching the show with my wife and daughter. And I was like, I want to play Marvel Champions again. The last game we played, if you didn't get a chance to catch it, myself, Brian, Eric, and Steve played Hella with all the side schemes we could. We got 21 side schemes in the victor display by the end, and it was an unbelievable game where Psychic Manipulation and Stand Together just proved to be two of the most powerful cards in the game, as I've always wanted to show that they can be. Maybe not consistent, maybe not the best in every scenario, all-rounder cards, but they are definitely some of the best cards there. So if you get a chance to watch that, it was 4 hours, so double speed. Maybe watch the beginning of our play and the end of our play, whatever it is. Or just go to the video, check it out, and give it a thumbs up, maybe is all that works. Hello, Nolan. Hello, Eric. Thanks for joining me this morning here as I play some Marvel Champions. It is bright. Keep trying to figure out these lights. I've now got this light shining in that corner, but then I can see it looks like the sun is coming up over my Lego pirate ship over there. So it's kind of crazy and whatnot. All right, so today what we are going to do is we are going to play Black Panther and She-Hulk. So we're kind of going back to some OG champions. That wasn't necessarily the goal, but I was just looking for some cards that I could play that I haven't done a lot with yet. And I picked up Warpath, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something with Warpath. So since it's kind of a pain to read on there, I'll say it here. After hero response. After Warpath defends against an attack, play an event with a hero action ability from your hand. So I was like, well, who has an awesome hero action? Wakanda Forever would be super fun. So after we defend with Warpath, we can play Wakanda Forever. And since we're in protection, I also have these Muster Courages, so I can get toughnesses back on Warpath afterward and go from there. So that's kind of the goal of that deck. And then I wanted to support it, and my original goal was to play Ready for Action with She-Hulk so that I could give tough statuses, but I read the card, and it says you can only give them to your own allies. So I realized that was not going to work. But what I wanted to do is something that I've always enjoyed. In fact, way back when, oh gosh, what was the show that Josh and I did? Now I can't even remember. Good morning Marvel Champ. What was that? Mates? I can't even remember what it was. Chaps Chatting Champions? Is that what we did? I think it was called. We talked about high cost allies and getting allies to stay on the table. So that's what I want to do instead. I figured with a four-hander, can we get enough resources to put a whole bunch of expensive allies out on the table and keep them there? Yeah, I thought about that, but you know what? I'm going to go the total opposite, Nolan. I'm taking a page from the Book of Steve, which I guess Steve did this deck as well. I didn't actually watch Steve's play. I do remember seeing something that he was doing with this, and I'm sure it's very similar. He actually just messaged me to make sure I included a hanger bay, so thank you for that. I like the pinned out idea, but I am going to try something very challenging, and I am going to take on Thanos. And we're going to try to have Warpath block Thanos. I don't know if we'll say over and over again, but frequently with tough status cards. So we're not going to have the ability to just chump a minion that's sitting there attacking for 0 or 1 or whatever. We're going to have to actually take on Thanos. So we're making it hard on ourselves. I'm doing the thing that I don't do as much that Steve enjoys doing, which is I got a deck plan. What will now squash it? In addition, what I thought would be fun with Thanos is I still haven't done the new ruling where, unless they changed it now, where She-Hulk's superhuman strength will not get discarded against a stalwart enemy. So I thought that would be fun to do as well. So let me know if that ruling changed since I last heard. I'm usually pretty up to date on rulings, but every so often things get stuck there in small places, and I don't always see them. All right, so Black Panther Protection. This is a card that somebody made. I know we got it at the first Con of Heroes, so it's got actual images And of course, right before the first Con of Heroes is when Chadwick Boseman had passed. So, well, maybe not immediately before, but somewhat before. So, in honor of Chadwick Boseman. So we're going to play some allies here. We're going to try to get Iron Man, Giant Man, Vision, and Ronin. So kind of some OG Avengers out on the table, and we'll pump them up as well. Lots of healing of allies, and we'll see how this goes. So I always like to play two decks that can play off of each other. Thanos could be tricky. There's a lot of threat to remove. These two don't have high threat removal, so we'll see what we can do. All right, here's Thanos. He's got 46 health. He's got Sanctuary. I shuffled and drew a Soul Stone to start. He has his helmet and the gauntlet. Yeah, so away we go. We'll put Black Panther first here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably want to play Muster Courage, but I do want to look at what her hand would be if she's going to play Focused Rage. I have to wait to play that then, just so I know. All right, we don't need 2 Muster Courages, that is for certain. Doubles, a superpower training is good, so all of this is fine. So we'll draw one more here, and then we'll go get an item, and we're going to go get the... Actually, we're going to play it? I don't think so. We're going to get daggers, I think, then, because I'm not sure that we'll play one of his cards. All right. There we go. Over here, she has a United We Stand, which we don't need. A 1-2 punch we don't need. We're not putting an ally out, right? We're putting Ironheart out, but I don't think she's somebody that we want to do all this with. So we'll discard these. Go from here. I'm really excited to play She-Hulk again, and Black Panther. Haven't played them in a while. All right, and away we go. Lots of legal practice, huh? All right, well, that could actually kind of work. Let's see where we go from here. Okay, so we are going to start by using our Vibranium to play Ironheart. We will chump sometimes. It's just part of what you got to do against Thanos. Oh gosh, it's Golden City. All right, so our 2 resources here, the dagger and the Vibranium suit, we're not worried about that, even though it's kind of our goal for the end game. We'll play the Golden City to draw 2. Then we'll use the Med Team to play the superpower training. We will flip up. We will thwart 3 off of this combined. And we'll wait to play Muster Courage. All right. Over here, we are going to... Wow, we can play the Focus Rage, or we could play this Legal Practice to just clear that. And play the Avengers Tower. Let's do that. All right. So we will play... Oh, look at that. We'll play Legal Practice. We're going to discard 3. We're going to discard 2. Let me read the card. It's been a while. Choose and discard up to 5 cards from your hand. Remove 1 threat for each each card you discard this way. So we're going to discard 2 with that. Bring this down to 1. Then we are going to flip up, deal 2 damage. Oh, that's a good question. So Thanos can't take damage, but can he remove... Next time a card would take any amount of damage, so he can't take damage, so we can't do that to him. Okay, that is pretty clear. We will thwart for 1 here, get rid of superpower training, so we each go get an upgrade. We will get Focused Rage. Doesn't matter the cost, correct? Just identity specific. All right. So we'll get our Focus Rage. Black Panther. I believe we'll get the Tactical Genius. Yeah. Put that into play. I was thinking that I was going to play that, but I think I won't use my Focused Rage. I'll just play my Avengers Tower and go from there. And then we will play Muster Courage. So he is a level 2, so Muster Courage says, play if you have the Avenger trait. Give up to X friendly characters a tough status card where X is the number of the villain stage. So we are going to, we're just going to give them to these two. Cool. All right, we draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got money for days. There's our Hanger Bay, our Night Nurse. Ancestral Knowledge could help us shuffle a card back in. So that is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get a little bit of a slow start out of the gate here. But we get things like team building exercise and team training. We can actually play the team training over here to help Warpath have more health. So we've got the decks kind of crossing over if we can. All right, here comes Thanos. He's a punch-in. So he's coming for 4. He's going to hit Black Panther. 4 + 2 is 6. We'll get rid of that. He can't take any damage, so no retaliate. And then the Soul Stone will go off. Heal 3 damage and give him a face-down boost card. All right, so he gets a face-down boost, and then he's attacking She-Hulk for 4. If it's an undefended attack, discard a support you control. That's rude. So we shuffled in the Hydra Assault. And discard the top card of this deck and add its icon. So there's 3. All right, so it was not defended, so we had to discard that support. That's going to be tough. All right, so that is gone. And then he gets another card, which is the Reality Stone, and then each of these get 1. Mad Titan, put the top card of the Stone deck into play. And Master of the Stones. So next time he activates, put the top card into play. And then we're going to have to deal with all of those, huh? All right, passes over here. We will do our Focused Rage, take a damage, go to 14, draw. It is a team training. Okay. So we'll use a ground stomp and a team training to play a team building exercise, and then we'll use this team training to play Inspired on Ironheart. Not my favorite, but it gets us somewhere. We will thwart Sanctuary for 1. Bring that down to 4. And are we going to let Black Panther flip down instead? I think so. All right, so Black Panther will thwart the main for 2. We'll leave Ironheart there. That's kind of a waste, huh? I was thinking I would use her. Maybe I'll just thwart with her. Although she could just block for She-Hulk. So I guess the Inspired was a little bit of a waste, but it's okay. All right, then we will flip down. We'll draw 2 with Golden City. There is a Subdue and a Muster Courage. So we'll use the Subdue to play the Hanger Bay. We will use the Genius Double to play Night Nurse. And we'll use Muster Courage to play Ancestral Knowledge. So Ancestral Knowledge lets us shuffle 3 different cards back into our deck. So we've got a Vibranium and a Genius. All our Muster Courages are gone, huh? So we'll put all those back in. All right, looks pretty good. We're getting set up there. I don't know, yeah, that Ironheart play was a little subpar. I'm wondering, I'd like to alternate flipping them. So I think this is the way to go. It's just going to end up in my discard pile, so it's not a big deal. Those are for when we get all the enemies. All right, over here, we've got a double. No Warpath yet. We have some more teams. We have a defensive training. There's Nick with a double and 2 draws, so that's going to be clutch. Oh, Nova's another late game card. So then, as the enemy's initiating all these attacks, we're dealing the damage back to him. I even had that first hit card. I was thinking something like that, but that's when your decks start to get to 48 and 50 and 52 cards, and you got to trim them back. And you say, okay, what idea am I going to get rid of, right? So I tried to stay focused on the one idea that I wanted there. All right, 2 over here. He is attacking She-Hulk. What is going to happen here? Discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Ally, upgrade, or support. So we could get rid of this Tactical Genius, huh? All right, so attacking over here, she will block Before when Thanos activates, put the top card of the deck into play. All right, it's not going to be fun. So she gets hit for a lot. She gets discarded. This gets discarded, and then we got to do all these stones. Discard an ally, support, or upgrade. Ooh. I think it's got to be Hangar Bay for now, till we get that control. You are confused, which we can get rid of. That's why we got to keep Night Nurse. And discard from the top of the deck until you get a minion. And we did put minions in here, Hydra minions. Jet Trooper. All right, who will then thwart for 0. Over here, I forgot to draw her hand. Ah, well, split personality. There you go. So lots to work with here. That's interesting, yeah. Okay. He is getting... Nope, this will not scheme yet. Then we activated the stones. This gets discarded. Sorry, everybody. Then Thanos will scheme now for 3 plus 0. The other one I put in is Down to Earth. So a little different, just to play with different modulars. And I was trying to play with modulars I haven't played with in a while. They are two of probably the easier ones. C'est la vie. All right, this will discard. He gets a boost. Or this will come into play, the Time Stone. Okay, it looked like my audio wasn't working, but it looks like it's good. And we have people. Awesome. Okay, so that is set. So now we get cards. One here, one here. She is going to get the Mad Titan, so we're going to put the top stone into play. And Deviant Syndrome. He gets a tough status card. 2 threat on the main scheme, and it's Insight 1. So 3 goes on the main. That goes to 24. Gets a little tight. All right. So we're going to draw with Golden City. There we go. So these 2 doubles will play Nick. Nick will draw us 3 cards. No more doubles. Darn. All right, so now I'd love to get an Avengers Mansion down, but what do I really need to do? So no taunts right now. Maybe the Mansion is an okay play. The other option is the defense training. I could give the Mansion to her, or just get the Med Team down. Med Team isn't super important right now, but it will be short term. All right, so we'll use these 4. Taunt, Subdue, Wakanda, Forever. Actually, we'll get rid of Nova. We're going to use these 4 to play a Mansion. Then we're going to use Med Team for a defensive training. Put that out. That lets us... It has 2 counters, and it lets us shuffle a defense card back into our pile. So we're going to shuffle a Muster Courage back in so we can keep getting those. We will flip up. Actually, I need to get rid of that confused. I could just attack. But we do need to thwart. I think we do. So we're going to use the Night Nurse, remove a medical counter, and get rid of the confused status. We'll thwart for 4. I guess we'll just get rid of Sanctuary. That goes to the victory display. We can spend punches, of which I don't want to spend. And we're good. All right, we will have her... we might wait on drawing a card because he could trigger this if we don't need the card draw. A little bit of a late game setup, so if you're saying, where's Warpath? I'm not trying to get Warpath, at all costs in the beginning. Whatnot. All right, so She-Hulk will punch for 3, take out this trooper. Then I will use the Genius and the Power of Leadership to play Split Personality, change form, draw up to my printed hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will go from there. All right, so I will spend a 1-2 punch to put down a Superhuman Law Division. I will exhaust it and spend a mental. I'm going to spend Gamma Slam. And I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. So I'm going to bring this down to 6. And then I'm going to flip to this side. And I'm going to use team building exercise, energy, and rally the troops to play vision. Hold on. Do I want to draw a card? No, I'm just going to have vision, thwart for 1, and probably block. So I'm overpaying a lot right now with all that. Oh, I didn't draw for the mansion. So I will draw for the mansion here, and I will spend render medical aid to do a Wakanda forever, and I will remove 2 threat from a scheme. So we got that under control. All right. And we have blockers. So we're in relatively good shape. We have some things set up. Of course, these 2 go away, so they're like set up and then have to be reset. There's Warpath, so we'll try to get him out. I actually would almost prefer to get Snowguard early, but I think to show off the deck, we'll play Warpath. So we can start trying to do what he's trying to do. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was gone, so when she flipped, she should have removed his tough status card from her ability. All right, we got Ronin here and a build support. So the build support could be good. We can get Ronin out with this double and the team building exercise. Although I'd love to get that suit on him, so maybe we'll do this and we can take the card draw so they can help each other out. Cool. All right. Add 2 threat to go to 5. Thanos is going to attack over here. Nick Fury will block. Double boost for +3. So we're good there. Then we'll trigger the stones. Discard top 4 of your deck, and you are stunned. Place threat. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. My goodness. So there's only 2 different resources on there. Or wait, is it card type? So 3 events and a resource. So we had 2, but those were good cards that I wanted. Darn you, Thanos! And then I am stunned. Stunned. I am shocked. Oh. Over here, do we want vision to block? I know people are going to freak out, but I'm just going to block with vision. All right, attacks for 5. We're not trying to get damage on her yet and all that. We want to use her resources, so we're just getting there. And we'll put out the Reality Stone. And then we get cards. All right, Hydra Flame Soldier and an advance. So he's going to scheme for 3, 4. So this is going to go to 11. And discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. All right, it's going to be the Superhuman Law Division. This will pass to She-Hulk. We're going to spend team building exercise and strength to play Ronin. Then we're going to do our focused rage, take a damage, and draw a card. It's a United We Stand, which isn't huge right now. So we'll spend the United We Stand to put a reinforced suit on Ronin. If you don't remember Ronin, they get +1 thwart and +1 attack while an upgrade is attached to them. So now it's got 5 health, thwarts for 2, and attacks for 3. All right, we have this build support, so that may be the card that we want to play. We're going to get Warpath out. And then all we do is play a Wakanda Forever. So I think we're good. So take the card, draw She-Hulk. We'll use the Ground Stomp to play build support. That gets 6 threat on it. Although we need to remove threat from the main. What are we doing with this guy? The 2 of them can take him out after. Makes an undefended attack against you. Discard a support you control. That's not fun. If we use Warpath, now this is where we start to get crazy, right? Or if I hold Warpath and play Snowguard. Oh, a little tricky here. These 2 can punch him out. Could also just punch him for 3, and then when he attacks, he'll die, right? Okay, so we'll hit him for 3. From the retaliate, he will die, so we're good there. So Ronan will thwart. We're gonna thwart the main for 2. We got to make sure we keep this sensible. And we'll flip her down. Then we will play Warpath. And he gets a tough status card. And then we'll use Snow Guard to play Wakanda Forever. And we'll remove 2 from here. And I will thwart this for 2. That's the question. I should have done those build supports. But we'll be okay. I'm not going to get rid of the stun for now. Oh, that's the weird part, though, right? We're going to play Warpath when we can't use his abilities because we don't have enough things there. So a little odd, but it'll be fine. Oh, we can play Muster Courage. Okay. We are good. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Went through our decks pretty fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got people with me there? I hope you're there. I'm sure you are. All right, we'll add 2 to the main, and then he is going to scheme over here. We will object, so we'll only add 1. He's going to scheme for 3, plus an advance is 0, and then draw a card. He's going to attack over here into Warpath for +2, so that's 6. Warpath discards the tough status card, respond, and I will play... I'll use Taunt and a double to play Muster Courage. It's actually going to be kind of lame, huh? But whatever. The key is to get the tough status back here. So I get 2 tough statuses. I'm actually just going to put one on Ronan instead. Then this will happen. I am confused. I really needed a way to be stalwart. And then the Flame Soldier attacks me, deals 1 damage to me, retaliate, so now it doesn't finish, so it doesn't get its response. So I don't have to discard. Okay, I hope all that worked. All right, and then we get cards. Over here, it's another Hydra Flame Soldier. And Loose Ends. Search and counter deck discard pile and remove for a copy of your obligation. Reveal it. During that reveal, if you change to alter ego form, discard a random card from your hand. If your obligation was not revealed this way, this card gains Surge. Okay, so choose and discard a Black Panther upgrade you control, or flip. I have to discard a random card. That's fine. I will discard a random, exhaust. This is out of the game. And I'll discard one of these 2. And it's Shuri. All right, over here, Golden City will draw our final 2 cards. Do I care about getting more? No, I think I'll wait on that. All right, so it's our Claws and a Subdue. So we're going to take an additional card here. After you activate, he played that stone. Yep, we're good. Perfect. Thank you for listening while working. Okay, so now we can flip back. Health-wise, we're doing fine. We can put out our Claws. And we really don't need to do any of this because nothing there. So we'll give the Mansion draw over to her. Strength in numbers. What are we going to use to take that out? Giant Man would work. She would also work, right? And if I kill the minion, I don't have to discard. We deal 2 and we flip, so we're good. So we'll flip. Deal 2. Okay, we'll do Focused Rage, take a damage, draw another card. So we do have those superhuman strengths. There's lots of fun stuff here. All right, so yeah, we don't need Giant Man. Stinger would be fine. So we'll spend these 3 to play another Focused Rage. We'll use that to draw another card. Then we'll spend these 3 to play Hellcat. We'll use the team building exercise to play Stinger. And then we can thwart, but we don't kill the enemy. Alright, so we'll just kill the enemy. And we will thwart for 2, 4, 5 off the main. All right. Ready them up. I know two-handed could be frustrating for some people. I really enjoy it, even though I have to do all this chaos, if you will. All right, here we go. Extra card. Draw back up. I also have my cat right here next to me on the chair. All right, another Superhuman Long Division. There's our call for backup. That's a great way to get some of those characters in. So we have options here. Over here. Oh, did I draw too many? Nope, I drew 4. Do you ever do that when you're playing and play a 4-hander and you draw 5 cards in hero form and you're like, oh no? All right, we've got another Wakanda Forever. Oh, that would have been a good plan to take out that enemy. Darn. Oh well. You live, you learn. Okay, so he's going to add 2 threat here to go to 6. He's going to attack over here. Warpath will block. It's going to be for +1. Tough. Trigger. I will play Wakanda Forever. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to use. I'll play Wakanda Forever using my daggers. So then I trigger, remove a threat, deal damage, can't do any of those, just heal these 2. Then he's going to attack over here, and Stinger will block after we get a card. So it's going to be for +1. Stinger is out. I'm really chump blocking way more than I had anticipated that I would, but that's okay. I mean, it's just what you have to do against Thanos. He hits so hard. But it wasn't my intent to build a thing where I'm just chump blocking, but, you know, it works sometimes. All right, discard from the top until you get a minion. So that's going to come in and quick strike for 2, and then attack for 2, so she's down to 7. Rough. All right, and then we get cards. First one is Shadow of the Past. Here comes Killmonger. So late in the game. Just kidding. All right, friends and family. While in hero form, increase the resource cost of each event you play by 1. Oh, that's terrible. Discard 1 identity-specific card from your hand. Discard this obligation. Well, that's rude. All right. Over here, Thanos attacks you. That attack gains overkill and piercing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use power protection to play Subdue. So he's going to attack for -3, so he's hitting for 1. 2, 3, 4, yikes. So down to 3. And then draws a card from here and gets a boost. Getting a little tight now. And the next card is a Common Criminal, which will surge into a Ritual Combat. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Choose to either deal X damage to you or place X threat on the main scheme. Whew. So I either take 4 or put 4 on the main. All right, can we remove all this threat is the question. Pass this over here without cards. All right, well, we're not putting call for backup out, that's for sure. We got a lot of enemies to kill. A lot of threat to remove. I don't think those are going to be clutch at the moment. So if I flip down, that's not an issue. That's a little bit of an issue. The two of us together could attack him to take that out. What can I do over here? Discard call for backup. Alright, so do we take two and draw two? Of course we do. Ooh, there's a split personality and a Gamma Slam. But Gamma Slam is not optimal, I don't think, here. Could flip and heal. Alright, so we'll Triskelion to play Superhuman Law Division. Then we'll spend Genius and Gamma Slam to play Split Personality, flip over, draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Then we will heal for 5 to go to 6. We're going to discard something. We're going to discard Ground Stomp to do Superhuman Law Division. 2, 4. Who's going to get rid of the other 2? 6. Don't want to get rid of United We Stand. But I can spend a punch to get rid of that. 2, 4, 6. These are not an issue, but I need somebody to hit there, right? That's got to be him. Or Giant Man if I want to play Giant Man. I could get a card from here. What's he going to do with it? 3 gives me that. Alright, so we'll do the United We Stand to get rid of the criminal, draw a card. Hopefully that gets us somewhere. We'll flip up, deal 2 here. Then, ooh, this is getting tricky, huh? Oh, we didn't do this, so we'll get rid of 2 from this to bring it down to 3. Or are we not doing that? Ooh, I forgot what our plan was. Giant Man can punch him out. Giant Man could thwart for 2. Iron Man. Whew. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're okay. We're going to play Iron Man. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, my head is getting spinny. 2 and 2. We'll take out build support. So we could each get a support and put it into play. I don't remember what I wanted. Avengers Tower is not bad. I think the intent was to get this team training. Over here, it would definitely be Golden City, but instead I will play a med team. Man. Okay. Then Ronan will punch for 3 on Killmonger. Take him out. I'd love to get this out. So we'll take a draw. We'll use Legal Practice to play Call for Backup, which has 6 on it. The med team can do that later. Night Nurse, anything? Whew! We could pull Hellcat, but can't quite put her back out. So we'll just hold on that. I think we're good. There. Black Panther can thwart for 2 off the main, because we got to bring that down. Oh, we didn't get rid of that. Oops. That's okay. We'll take 1 extra card. Flip. Draw 2 with Golden City. Med Team. Taunt. Oh, I didn't get that. And I didn't get a card to discard there. I don't think I played any events. So we'll discard the Taunt. I was thinking that was a good combo, and it's a bad combo. Warpath and Taunt. He can't block for me. Read the cards, people. Read the cards. All right, we're not going to need another Med Team, so we're just going to hold that. We're going to Med Team over here on Ronan to keep him in play. And defensive training, we don't need at the moment. Woo! Okay. That turn took a little bit out of me. We can discard this Wakanda Forever to get rid of this obligation and go from there. All right, my brain is melted. How your brain's doing? In a good way. Not that time I played Storm and my brain actually melted. Multiplayer Storm, for some reason, really does me in. This was like a fun melt. All right, sounds like a tuna melt. Rally the Troops would be fun. We've got 2, 4, 6 threat removal here, so we can clear call for backup. Second next turn to get more allies into play. Go from there. All right. A little bit of a mess, but we should be okay. Where are we defending? We need to defend with Warpath. We need to get a tough status on him. We just defend with Hellcat. We don't have our threat removal. We just defend ourselves. All right. 2 threat goes on here. It goes to 10. He didn't go through his deck yet. Then he is attacking with, of course, double boost. I think 3, 6, 9, 10. If I block for 2, I'm dead. So I need to chump here. Alright, so we'll block with Iron Man. Not my favorite. Give the villain a tough status card. And then he heals 3 and gets a boost. Yeah. Alright, Iron Man is out. Then this one attacks me for 2. 1, 2. Over here he's going to scheme. So he's going to get another boost. This is going to go. He's going to accelerate. So we're starting to turn the corner a little bit. Sorry, he's starting to turn the corner against us. We had a lot built up early, but that threat starts to get imminent. Don't quite have what I want on the table for She-Hulk, but she's working. He's a slow fight. We've done 0 damage. All right, so he's going to double boost, and they're both assaults, so 2 zeros. Sometimes you get lucky. So 3. Then he draws another card, another stone, which is going to be the Space Stone, and we get 1, 2, and 1 to grow on. Caught off guard. We'll get rid of our suit on Ronan. Then he advances for 3, 4, 5. Yikes. All right, that's rough. And the Space Stone will discard until we get another minion, the Soldier. And then we get Shadow of the Past, which will surge into Exhaustion, which will surge into Loose Ends, which will surge into Master Plan. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, now I don't have a plan. Golden City will draw me 2. Man, I need those Wakandas. All right, so one of these Wakandas will get rid of this. Nova, Vibranium, and Render Medical Aid will play Nick Fury. Draw me 3 cards. Lots of resources and Wakandas. We'll flip up and thwart. So, what are we going to do here? All right. I don't think getting allies is going to be a big deal. It's these two here. What has she got? Really just a team training and an inspired. All right. So, we'll take 2 damage and draw to get vision and a 1-2 punch. Man, but we don't have a lightning, huh? Rough. All right, Nick and Warpath will thwart for 4. Am I getting rid of that thing? I guess I gotta bring this down first. Then I'll use a med team to play Wakanda Forever. I will remove 1 threat and deal 4 damage. And then I will use a strength to play a Wakanda Forever. I will deal 2 damage and remove 2 threat. It's dismantling a little bit. All right, then I will draw a card with the mansion. Oh, it's another Wakanda Forever. But I think I just play Muster Courage here, huh? Yeah. All right, I will use these to play Muster Courage. I will take a tough status card, and I will give 1 to Warpath. Okay, we can use that if we need to. Two punch isn't super good. Inspired needs to go on Ronin. So we'll use Rally the Troops to inspire Ronin. Nope, that's the card I need. We'll use 1-2 punch to do that. We will thwart for 2 with Hellcat. Bring her back to our hand. She has 4 health because of this. Then we'll use a double and team building exercise to put Hellcat back out. Ronin will thwart for 2. Hellcat will thwart for 2. So we'll bring this down to 5. Ugh. Flip, heal, go to 7. Superhuman Law Division uses Rally the Troops, gets rid of 2 more, brings this down to 2. Whew, okay. So not my favorite cards, but they're cards. I think we just needed to control the main there, but we'll see. They each have 1. This is where the game is fun, even though I sound stressed. It'll work out. There's a strength in numbers. That could be an interesting way to go. Here's our superhuman strength. That's not bad. They're not going to mess with us. All right, he's adding 3 threat to the main to go to 5, but I will object to go to 4 with her. He's attacking here. Did I draw my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have another Muster Courage. Although I also have Snow Guard, who I'd really like to get out. Okay, so he's attacking here, and Nick Fury will block. So it's for 4. Plus 1 is 5. Nick is out. Flip a card. The Time Stone. Ugh. Scheme's over here for 3. Plus 3 is 6. This goes to 10. We will catch up, I promise. And then the Time Stone is going to discard the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 upgrades and events. So that's going to add 2 to go to 12. Schemes for nothing. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Man. Common Criminal into Hail Hydra. Each player is not attacked this way. Searches discard pile. Let's see. Puts it into play. Okay. So we'll take a Flame Soldier and a Jet Trooper. Hope we don't get gang up. Ritual Combat. So 1. So we will add 1 threat to the main. It's a 0. This gives us the 1. And Heart-Shaped Herb. Surge. Give the villain and each minion engaged with you a tough status card. Whew. Okay. Put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So now it's minions. Kind of the joy of the game, right? You start with all the... Try to keep everything else under control. All right, we got 2, 4, 6. Play Vision. Could use this on Vision. Which kind of stinks. But we could remove 9 threat. If that's a major thing. Black Panther will play Snow Guard. Could also do this Muster Courage and then be stunned. Ugh. Don't have a Wakanda Forever. Oh, move 3 threat from a side scheme. I missed that. That's what I should have done. I don't think I have anything here in Alter. Oh, I do have this Superhuman Law Division. So I need to remove 2 threat. It's going to flip down. We're not going to get allies. I think we just got to keep going here until we get a little bit more control on that. Then we'll flip up, deal 2 damage here. These are going to be a pain, huh? Maybe I need to deal... I don't have a Wakanda Forever, huh? I think I'll deal the 2 here and punch, taking him out. Then... How do I do this? Do I just spend all these? I think so. I guess I do these. 1, 2, Focused Rages. Go to 5. Draw 2. 1, 2, punch. I was already exhausted, though. Man. All right, 1, 2 punch, legal practice, team training, and superhuman strength. Actually, I can hold one of these. Guess I should hold. I'll hold the superhuman strength. Plus team building exercise, we'll play Vision. Vision will get pumped up by this card, so he's +2, so he's a 3. So we'll thwart the main for 3 to bring it down to 8. Really want to play Strength in Numbers. This is getting messy. All right, he's not going to need the card draw, so we'll draw the mansion here. It's an Avengers Tower. That is something that I want. So we'll play the Avengers Tower. Hellcat and Ronin will remove 4 threat. Over here. Muster Courage, Taunt. Oh, I could play Muster Courage. And then when I flip, I only get 2 cards. Nope, I can't. All right. So Med Team will heal Ronin. These 4 will play Snow Guard. Snow Guard is going to be the 3 threat removal. So 2 on her. So remove 3 from here to bring this down. Oh, did I save a punch? I did. Okay. Then Black Panther. And Warpath will punch out this Flame Soldier. I think we better just make sure we don't deal with things. We'll go here, take these two. We'll play Shuri. And is it just search your deck? What do I have? It doesn't matter, I can get rid of the criminal next time. I don't have any upgrades. So Shuri will pop the tough off of this. And defensive training will go away and shuffle a muster courage back in. All right. This is how we do it. Still a bit of trouble, but we'll get there. I knew it'd be trouble when I walked in. All right, we can shuffle cards back in. We've got Ironheart. There's our Hangar Bay. We could try to double Warpath if we can get all that going. Getting things going has been a little bit tricky. We've got Shuri to block. 1, 2, 3. Went through our deck again. Not showing off too much of what I wanted to show off here, but again, I am biting off a lot with trying to constantly defend Thanos, although I end up jumping a whole bunch here. So, all right, 3 goes on the main. He is attacking over here. We'll block with Shuri. This is my encounter card. So it is give him a tough status card. He already has one. Shuri is out. And then you are stunned. Punches for 2. Go to 3. Then he is scheming over here for 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, I cannot get lucky on those. And he draws a Reality Stone. Schemes for 0. Avatar of Death. He attacks you. It gains Overkill and Piercing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yep. He attacks you. It gains Overkill and Piercing. So we can lose Warpath or we can lose Snowguard. I think is going to be the plan. I need the threat. So we're going to do this. He's going to attack here instead. 3, 4, 5. So kills Warpath. Removes the tough status card. Discard an ally or upgrade you control. Not support. Or support. So we'll get rid of the mid team. What was that card? But she should have had an extra one, right? Yeah. Killmonger is back. Give Thanos a face-down boost. And Ritual. So it's going to be 1. So we'll put 1 threat on the main scheme. Oh boy. It's getting tricky. Do we have anything we can shuffle back in? Yes, we have Ancestral Knowledge. So we'll use our Subdue for Ancestral Knowledge. And we will go get... What do we want here? We want to remove threat. I guess we'll just get Nick Fury and 2 doubles. We will draw 2. There are 2 doubles. We'll use a Vibranium to play Ironheart, draw a card. It's not Nick. We'll draw a card. It is Nick. Man, I only have muster courage to do that. Okay. No, we'll play Nick. We'll play Nick, draw 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll use Wakanda Forever to punch out this common criminal and remove 3 threat from here. From here. Which one? Got 2 blockers if we want to stay up. Let's try to get the call for backup. Let's go a little brave. All right, we'll remove 3 threat there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll remove call for backup. Everybody gets an ally. I will get Warpath, which means I lose somebody. So I'll just have her remove a threat before she goes away. Could just lose Nick too, it's the same thing. Alright, she will go and get Giant Man. Or Iron Man, actually. Is that going to help? Did we get enough benefit out of that? Who knows? Oh, that ground stop would have been perfect for all those toughs. I didn't even see that. All right, we have flipped to this side. So now we got to just think like a winner. So we can Hangar Bay, we can do this render medical aid. This could be relatively helpful, but we are still trying to deal with threat. We can do Wakanda Forever and a muster courage. Is not terrible. So let's let her do these 2. Draw. United we stand. Oh gosh, there's a split personality. Gonna have to wait on that, I think. Actually, if we play muster courage and give out 2 tough status cards, then it might be fine. Then we'll play Wakanda Forever. We will deal 2 damage to this trooper and remove a threat from here. Do we care about Warpath blocking? No, so we'll get rid of the tough status card. Actually, you know what? We'll just have it happen beforehand. We'll have him thwart for 2. He loses his tough. Then we'll go like this. Okay. We're going to play United We Stand after Ronan does something. 3. Hold on. We're going to do Inspired and Sky Cycle on Iron Man. Man, is that the right play, huh? He will then be able to take out Killmonger if I want to. So Ronan and Vision will take out Killmonger. I can have 4 because I have Avengers Tower. Hellcat will thwart this one for 2. Oh, I want the United We Stand, but I think the split personality is the way to go. So I will play split personality, flip, draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heal for 5 to go back to 6. Flip up. Deal the 2 here, baby. All right. Can we get Giant Man? We can have 4, but we can't have 5 yet, so no. Which kind of stinks. So we'll give him the reinforced suit. 3, 6. He's going to clear this for 2. Oh, sorry. Well, we couldn't use this when we were flipped down. But we could do legal practice. So when we were flipped down, we'll play legal practice and discard everything to get rid of 4. Woo! We might have control back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a heck of a thing. I don't know if this is fun to watch. I'm suffering a little bit. I can't lie, but I'm glad I could get the control back. I am definitely playing a heavy control style, and this whole Warpath thing is fun, but it's like trying to pull something off against Thanos that's just not as effective as it would be otherwise, right? It's the same with Stun and Confuse, would just slow him down so much. Sorry. If he could be Stunned and Confused, which he can't. But, you know, playing a stalwart villain with somebody that's like a Hawkeye that has a lot of Stun and Confuse, it just doesn't get you a lot of places fast. Okay, we have a Rally the Troops now, which is going to be awesome. And we've got a suit that we could put on Warpath to maybe make him block. But it's really a lot safer with the tough. 3 goes here. Do I have people? Oh, I do! There's a whole bunch of you. Awesome. I imagine some of you were working around the house, etc. You can't comment. It's not a problem. Not worried about it. It's just always fun to know I'm playing 4 people, and I will try to make sure that I communicate with you a little bit. I had a couple tricky turns there where I wasn't doing so. But yeah, look at this control we have back. We've got the main now back to 9. We got nothing in play. We cleared up all the minions, all the side schemes. A lot of big allies in play, so now we'll try to keep them in play. I love Hellcat that you can thwart, put her back in your hand. I mean, that stuff is just so fun. Okay. Away we go. Getting attacked over here. Warpath will block. I don't have an event, huh? So I will not block with Warpath. I'll block with boring old Nick Fury. It is not an undefended attack, so that might have actually been good. Oh, it's a bonus one. 2 of those, so we're okay. He'll get a stone, which will give him a boost, which will reshuffle this deck. Alright, then he's attacking over here. And maybe this is just a spot that we don't deal with Hellcat anymore. Oh, we'll just use Vision. Alright, +2, and then you are confused. What? You know, I go back to the original sets and I miss these kind of cards. Like, oh, I can use this to thwart and get rid of my confuse. I can use these cards, which, you know, are okay on their effect, but I can get rid of my stun and confuse, use it. Like, I like that kind of stuff. That stuff in the design was really good. Titan's Throne. He's sitting on his toilet. This is a boost, and if we defeat it, we discard an Infinity Stone. Volunteer work. You cannot thwart this scheme. Spend 2 resources of any type. Remove threat from this scheme equal to your alter ego's recovery. If you have a civilian, draw 1 trait. Not a civilian. He's a king. What's she going to be? A lawyer? Attorney. No civilians. That may just be an acceleration for the game. All right. And then over here. Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate people working and listening. I wasn't asking for anything otherwise. Oh, my gosh. I was defending and she has a tough status card. You were confused. I get rid of that one. Give him a tough status card. We will get there. I promise. We'll turn the corner on him at some point here. And he gets a new card. Reality Stone. All right. That was a very survivable turn. So now, we can do things. So let's take 2 damage, do our focused raid, other way, draw 2. 1-2 punch and a United We Stand. Perfect! So we'll play United We Stand. We're going to heal 3. So we're going to heal 1 here, we're going to heal 1 here, and we're going to heal 1 on me. Actually, you know what? We'll heal the one on Hellcat instead. All right. 2, 3, 4. We'll clear the Titan's Throne and discard this card. We are going to play Rally the Troops and put 6 on that, and that will heal each ally for 2. Then are we going to do these punches? Can we get rid of that? Mental. Nope. Nope. Did he take one? I think he needs to take one. We are going to make him an honorary Avenger. We're going to use this 1-2 punch to play a reinforced suit on Snow Guard. And where are we going to go from there? Are we just going to flip and heal? We will flip and we will heal to go to 10. Look at that. Iron Man can thwart this for 3. Ready and thwart the main for 3. So he'll go to 4. He has 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's good. All right, we're okay there. We're going to come over to Black Panther. We're going to have Snow Guard thwart Rally the Troops for 3. Clear that. Everybody heals 2. So she would be at 2, 2, 2, and 2. Look at that. That's the way we do it. Now it's time to get a suit in place, huh? She flipped down. Volunteer work. What do I have to do? Spend 2 resources of any type. Remove threat from the scheme equal to your recovery. Huh. I might let her draw a card then. Alright, here's Suit and Daggers. So we could get both of these if we wanted to. Deal with some threat. We'll use the Night Nurse to get rid of the stun. We'll heal back to 11. We'll do... Well, let's just wait and see where we're at, huh? Okay. Can we get all these in? We'll play the daggers. We'll thwart this for 2. Bring it down to 3. Maybe I should just have him punch, huh? Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We'll punch here and spend the 2 to... Oh, no, his helmet's about to go away. Yeah, so we'll thwart for 2 instead, I get... Whatever. We're going to take forever if we don't do this. So we'll punch here. Take a retaliate. Are we going to flip and deal with that? Nope. So we'll give her the Avengers Mansion draw. She'll spend the 2 to get rid of 5 on this to bring it down to 1. So maybe we can deal with that. All right. Fresh hands, fresh eyes, fresh health. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could play Ancestral Knowledge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to add 4, but we'll object and only add 3. Don't forget that part about She-Hulk. That's some good prevention right there, especially lower player counts. 1 and 2, she's real good. All right, for controlling that. Schemes over here for 3 plus 0. There we go. Oh, it swings in our favor. Space Stone. Attacks over here, I believe, into Warpath. For +1, Warpath takes that. Trigger. We cannot play Ancestral Knowledge. I lied. I told you we could, but it's not a hero. So we don't do that, and then we do the Space Stone. We discard until we get a minion. There is not one. So we accelerate again. All right. Now's the point where we need to turn the corner because the issue is he's going to... eventually not going to be able to control this, and he's going to snap. And then I have to... yeah. Then my deck gets cut in half. And it actually could be okay at this point. I've got a lot of cards on the table. Somebody's delivering something to me. All right, here we go. Common Criminal surges into a Flame Soldier. That's kind of fun getting these guys. I know they're not the toughest, but... and a face down boost from I Am Inevitable. This comes over here. And away we go. We'll drop a med team. I think we'll draw with Avengers Mansion. Perfect. We will use this med team to play Wakanda Forever. We will... we'll deal 2 damage. Is that lame? I should just kill that thing, right? So we'll deal 1 to each of these and to the villain. Oh, hold on, no. We'll deal 2. 2. Sorry. We'll remove a threat. We'll deal 2 damage to this, and then we'll deal 2 damage to each of these and to the villain. And that is the order that I want to do. I was doing last to first, which is a silly way to do it when you're on camera, especially. Try to explain it to people. All right, then we'll flip here. We will... Sorry, no, we'll thwart for 2 here. We'll thwart for 3 here. Man, I love Snow Guard. We'll flip down. We'll draw 2. We'll use the Subdue for the Ancestral Knowledge, and we'll shuffle cards back in. So the Suit, the Vibranium, and Wakanda Forever. Perfect. And we'll hold this. Med team. Did I heal anybody? No, but I'm going to heal Iron Man too. All right, we're coming over here. We're full. No, we're using this for Superhuman Law Division, which just gets rid of our confuse. We're flipping up. No. We are spending legal practice to take out this criminal to remove 3 threat from here, so volunteer work goes away. We're flipping up. We're dealing 2 damage to Thanos. He's at 42. Look at us go. Look at me now, Mom. All right, team building exercise. We'll play Stinger. Team training. We'll play Triskelion. We will then strength in numbers. 1, 2, 3. Draw 3 cards. There's a Gamma Slam. Go through our deck. We'll take 2 damage, draw 2 cards. We gotta get that superhuman strength going. We're down to 8. And I want a Gamma Slam, but. We'll play both of these superhuman strengths. So I now attack for 7. Stalwart, so he doesn't take any, so I don't discard them. That's one of the things I wanted to do, so I wanted to do it. And we will attack him for 3 with Ronin. 32. Look at me now! Oh my, I'm getting phone calls left and right. Iron Man will ready and thwart for 3 just to keep this a little bit more under control. That's probably the last time we'll thwart. Maybe we'll let him snap just to show he can snap and you can still win. I've done that, though. I don't think it's that big a deal. Especially this late in the game, right? It's bad if he snaps early, but once you get control. So yeah, I'm not going to let him snap. Who am I? Thinking I'm so high and mighty. All right. Cool. We got 2 Wakanda Forevers, and we got card draws and resources. Not much now. Now it's just damage time. Another strength in numbers. Money. Actually, I only have 1 in the deck, so the repeat of that one. This deck is very tiny. Now that I look at it, she's going to go through that. So we'll get our Gamma Slams back, and hopefully we can Gamma Slam Thanos to death. All right, we're adding 4 to the main. It's going to go to 7. He's going to scheme over here with another boost. So it's going to be a 0 and a 1. So he's going to scheme for 4. That's going to bring this to 11. Flip a card. He's going to attack over here We're going to block with Stinger. And it's going to be for +0. Stinger is out. He's going to heal 3 and get a face down boost. 35. A card and a card. So here we're going to get his throne. Over here, he's going to get his armor. And here he's going to get the Avatar of Death. He's going to attack again. Attacks for 4 +2 boosts. All right, Hellcat. This is your day. He attacks for 6. So Hellcat is out. Sorry, Hellcat, you were there for a while. And he gets another card here. There's 4 on this. Try to go a little quicker here now. All right, we don't need a strength in numbers. We will double focused rage, take 2, go to 6, draw. Then we will play United We Stand, heal myself, and heal Ronin, I guess. Okay. Don't want strength in numbers. I don't really want any of these. Don't even need this team training. Would I rather remove the threat? Alright, so am I going to let her draw a card? Yeah. Let's see if we can draw into something. Ooh, split personality. There we go. Alright, so we use the ground stomps to give him a team training. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did. I can't use all those. Okay. I need 3. We'll use a strength in numbers to draw a card. That's kind of weird. We'll spend these 3 for a split personality. My numbers are off, huh? Giant Man. That's fine. We'll spend these 3 for a split personality. We'll flip. We'll draw back. This works fine. We don't have anything for superhuman, so we'll flip back up, deal 2 damage. And Thanos would take any amount of damage. There you go. We will attack him for 7 and discard a lightning and a punch. Get rid of this. 7 becomes 6, so it goes to 28. Then I think instead of Giant Man, we'll just 1-2 punch. Ready. Punch him again for 7. He's down to 21. That is super fun. That is super fun. I am having fun doing that. All right, Sky Cycle will ready Iron Man. Where are we going to get our threat removal? Maybe just even off of this, huh? We'll remove 3 threat. Ronin will punch him for 3. He's down to 18. Oh, man. People are talking. Okay. Coming back after a work conference call. Glad to see you're still hanging on. Thanos can be rough. Give She-Hulk a symbiote suit to maximize the Gamma Slayer. Yeah, I know. I didn't put the endurance in. I figured 14 would be enough, or Honorary Avenger was the other option to get her there. Yeah, but man, this whole superhuman strength, hitting him for 7 and then readying and hitting him for 7 again, I mean, that's what I call fun. All right, we got Wakanda's this taunt that didn't work out the way I hoped. Although if I gave myself a tough status card, it would be okay. We will flip up. We will use the taunt and this to play med team. We'll gain 3. We're going to just use 2 med teams on She-Hulk to bring her to 11. I think that's our best spot right now. Warpath and Black Panther will clear the Titan's throne, which will clear the Power Stone. Snowguard will take 3 off the main. And then 2 Wakanda Forevers, and we'll hold the Subdue with the Vibraniums just to make them thematic. So we will remove a threat deal a damage, deal 4 damage. So that's 5. And then we'll do the same thing again. So he's down to 8 and 2 off of this. See, damage comes in time. Damage comes in time. And we are good. Warpath takes a damage here. Subdue. Maybe we'll do that little combo. Some of these cards haven't worked out. I could have decreased. And there's where I'm at like 42 cards, and you could play it and then say, Subdue's not really working. Taunt's not really working. Those are some cards I could replace to put other things in. I didn't get Nova out to deal all that damage back again. So hopefully that'll be something we'll do late. We did get the superhuman strength thing going, so that's cool. All right. So, let's see what we can do. Three, 4. All right, let's just try to have fun. Oh, there's Nova though, man. I really want to play Nova. But no. All right. So he's going to add 4 threat to the main. It goes to 7. He's going to attack here against She-Hulk. So what I'm going to do, I don't have a Gamma Slam, do I? Okay. I'm going to block with Warpath. And I'm going to use a taunt to play a subdue. So he's attacking for 1. Plus 1 is 2. So he hits Warpath for 2. Then after I defend, I'm going to spend all these for a Muster Courage and gain 2 tough status cards. So I will put 1 on Black Panther, 1 on Warpath. Then he's going to flip this, gain another boost, shuffle. And then he's going to attack for 2 on Black Panther, which will be plus 4, so that's 8, but I'm tough, and I retaliate. Yeah, it was more fun than good. Discard top 4, add threat. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3. I got 2 different types. So I need an encounter card, and this goes to plus 2 to 9. I got no cards in hand. All right, encounter. Over here, exhaustion. Boo. Heart-shaped herb. Villain gets a tough status card and surge. Soldier, flame soldier. This guy deals 2, takes 1. And top stone of the Infinity deck into play. All right, he's at 7 with a tough status card. Man, 7 would have been so fun. I got nada, huh? Thwart for 3. She knows her job. All right, who's punching who? We got Vision, we got Giant Man, so Giant Man could just take care of that. Okay. I don't even need to punch that guy out. So I'll just hit Thanos. Flip, draw 2. So Wakanda, I'll just hold those. I'll give her this card draw. 1-2 punch. All right. So Tower and team building exercise plus vision and a strength will play Giant Man. Giant Man will punch out this flame soldier. I will play United We Stand. I didn't want him to flip down, but whatever. I will heal here, here, and here. I cannot heal all of those, sorry. So I'll leave the one on him. I'll use a med team over here to heal for 2 on Snow Guard, I guess. I don't know. Just got a lot of health. Save the 1-2 punch. Ronin, Iron Man twice. Would flip him. 3, 6, 9. Flip him! Alright. Don't sit around thinking about whether you want to win the game or not. Win the game! Alright, gets a tough status card, and he gets his armor back. I want my armor back, armor back, armor back. Alright, we get this card here. Alright, yeah, so a couple cards that didn't work out the way I want. Look at this deck. This is teeny tiny. Split personalities and gamma slams all over the place now. As I don't draw them. Oh, but I do have 2 1-2 punches. Oh, please don't make me discard cards. Please let me hit him so hard. Alright, he's adding 4 threat to go to 10. He is scheming against T'Challa. No boost. Give him a tough status card. He schemes for 3, and then he confuses me. What? Schemes for 3. That goes to 13. He's attacking over here, and we'll just have Warpath block. +3. Warpath can't trigger. Not a hero response. Get a new stone. They also schemed for 0, but I didn't say it. Master the Stones. Loose ends. Search for your obligation. Legal work. You know what? We're just gonna put an acceleration on the main. And not flip. And then a common criminal and his helmet. Oh gosh. Okay. This goes over here. We'll take 2 to draw 2. It takes 2, baby. There's split personality. Oof. All right. So we'll take a mansion draw. We need these 3. We're going to get an extra resource. Where can we get another resource? He's got a tough. That's fine. Tough's easy. All right, so Ronan punches the tough off. Takes 1 from retaliate. I better to just do that. No. I will punch him for 7, which is reduced to 6, and I take a retaliate. So he goes to 50. Then I'll play 1-2 punch to ready. Then I'll spend these 3 to do split personality, flip, draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all friggin' punches. So many 1-2 punches, though. All right, so I don't have anything to do there. So I will flip back, deal... I'll discard vision to get rid of this criminal to draw another punch. I'll flip here, deal 2 damage to this guy. He's out. Then I'll punch again for 7. And I'll discard a punch and a lightning. 7 becomes 6. I take a retaliate. Punch and lightning, get rid of the -1. Still has the retaliate. Then I'll United We Stand for a 1-2 punch. Ready, punch him for 7. Ready, punch him for 7. So he takes 14. He's down to 30. I take 2 retaliates. I'm down to 5. Iron Man will hit him for 3. Hold on. He's at 30. Do we have 30 damage? We have 5, 10, 14, 18, and 6 is 24. We have 24 damage. So no. Golden City into... Oh, gosh, we got to play him. Okay. Nova. So we're just under. So... Iron Man will thwart for 3 twice. 6 is 2. Giant Man will punch him for 4, bring him to 26. Take 2. He can just block. And we're good. Snow Guard will thwart for 3. Oh, look at this. Med Team will heal Giant Man. Man, healing allies is also super underrated. T'Challa will flip up, use the Night Nurse, so he's not there. I don't know what I just said. I said not there. We'll use these double Vibraniums to play Nova. Nova will punch him for 2. Hold on. What do I need? Mental. Hold on. We'll use that and that. Then I will have Black Panther punch and use the Vibranium to get rid of this. Take a retaliate. He takes 2. He's at 24. Then Nova will punch him to go to 22. And 2 Wakanda Forevers. Deal 5 and 5 and remove 2 threat. He is down to 12. Yeah, baby. Finishing blows right here. 9:58. Look at that. And then I got a boatload of people to call, apparently. Oh, man. Oh, I just realized how fun it would be to have Warpath with her and then Gamma Slam for the victory. Did I draw it? I did! Oh, my goodness. More phone calls. All right. Here we go. Do a little combo. 5. He's attacking here first. Giant Man will block. Oh, I wish I could take it. We get another stone. +2. Giant Man is out. I guess I healed him, but that was silly. He heals 3. Oh, no, and gets a boost. And discard until we get a minion. That is gone. Trooper for 2. And then the minion will attack me for 2 more. I'm at 1. Oh, no. He's attacking over here. I think Warpath would just die. Did he heal for 3? 15. So we'll spend this to deal 2 with Nova before he gets attacked. And then we'll just have Nova block. Discard the boost, add it. +3. Nova is out. Warpath did not have enough health to survive. Alright, and then we get another stone, so he gets a boost. And 2 cards. Oh no, Ritual Combat. So it's going to be a 0, so we'll add 1 threat to the main. Yikes. That would have been funny. Killmonger. Passes to here. We will call for an action. We will spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Gamma Slam! Oh no, I bent my card. Everybody just freaked out. It's okay. I didn't bend it that much. Gamma Slam! And he's dead. Oh, I did bend it. Everybody's freaking out. Don't cringe. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take it out of the thing. It's just a little bit bent. It fits in the sleeve. Part of the reason for sleeves. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nice. All right. So that slam would be for 14 to take him out. Oh no. That's going to be one of those clips. Nice. So we got to play the Gamma Slam for the win, which is super fun. Yeah, so the Warpath thing didn't work as great. I think there's some fun things. I like the idea of Wakanda Forever. It's a lot to set up, so a villain like Thanos is tricky. I like the idea of putting pin down on somebody, and then they're attacking for 1, and then you're just blocking with Warpath, and then using the thing to trigger again. So I think, you know, in terms of showing that off. But I did the opposite of what I normally do, and I picked something hard. Still worked it. Thanos, man, it just takes a while. It's just like you got to get ahead. Like, you got to control him, and then you get ahead, and then he comes back, and then you got to get that control again. So he's got a little bit of, like, that pandemic game feel, I think, when you're playing him. But he's not too bad. You can flip a lot, and the threat threshold is very high, so it's good. It's really not bad, I promise everybody. I might need a new sleeve. I might have been... No, I didn't bend the sleeve. It's just the very top of the card got pinched a little bit. It will not be a big deal. All right. Cool. Well, there you go, everybody. That is a victory against Thanos. So, yeah, going back to kind of the card economy thing, like She-Hulk is a 4-hander, but she can draw +2. lives low on health, and then using some of these things, right, to build so that she has more resources on the table. Hellcat's really neat on that front. Just a ton of control in these decks, which at the end of the day, when I play harder things, is what I really like to do. Might not be everybody's favorite, but it's definitely something that I'm trying to do there. And then Thanos just comes at you, and you just got to stick around for a while. Eventually, you get there, and you get to the victory. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, everybody. I will keep reminding you, I don't have an events landing page yet, but I'm gonna be running an Age of Apocalypse event April 5th and 6th for people who would like to come or are local-ish. No, sorry, not necessarily if you're local. If you're within driving distance, let's say 5 hours, right, of Connecticut, love to have you come. We're going to play. It is 1 week after the box comes out, but we're going to play through the campaign, give away prizes, have some promos. We're going to eat together, and then I'll have some challenges for people to do on Saturday. So we'll do Friday, Saturday playing. Might mean if you work a Monday through Friday job, you'd have to take Friday off, but I thought that would be the fun if you plan ahead. There will be a cost for that, and I will get a landing page and all that, but I'd love to have people come who could get that driving distance. And, I think if you stayed a Friday to a Saturday and you're within that distance, you could stay one night at a hotel. So there's some hotels in the area so that it wouldn't be super costly. There would definitely be a cost and whatnot, but more information to come. So that should be a really good time. So please join us for that event for the Age of Apocalypse box. It's going to be super fun. All right. If I get to it at some point, I'm going to do my top 23. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be tough next week with my kids off to do something like that. And I don't want to film it. I just want to do it live. So I'll find time. I don't think tomorrow would work out for that. So we'll have to see. So thanks, everybody. If I don't see you again before the new year, hopefully I will to do my top 23 games, but it might just come in January. Have a happy holiday, a happy new year, Merry Christmas, all those things. Thanks so much for watching me all these years with all the people I played with. It's been really fun. I don't desire for it to be the biggest channel. I just want it to be a fun place where people can come during the day, hang out at night, hang out with a bunch of us, and chat while we play games. And Marvel Champions is great for that. So I like playing that a lot. So thanks so much, everybody. Have a great morning and a great rest of your day. Till next time, I'm the Brandt, and I hope you step into the portal. Have a good one.